Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go here in Inglewood. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
To the 49-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
It's another run here for Williams. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
In some rhythm, with drives rolling, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Johnson on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Buffalo.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Taken down by Cameron
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards, and the Bills first down.
On play action, Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's to the right side and incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Evans with the punt sends it away. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it. Second down and 2. Allen going to give it to Cook. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And he's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
If you're going to play quarterback in this league, bad things are going to happen. And if it's going to paralyze you and it's going to make you doubt yourself the remainder of the game, you're just not going to last real long playing at this level. So he's able to shrug off that opening drive interceptions, come right back out, leads his guys down for a touchdown.
Bills 7, Rams nothing.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. 32. 180. 53. Ready. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready. Alert. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Stafford now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. First and 10, and it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Taken down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game, and
they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football. Get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the...
And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On fourth down, Bill's going to send out the rookie Tommy Doman to punch it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10.
Blue 60, 59, 21.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
The 33-yard line.
Stafford now on second down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. He'll try to convert it on third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Bills first down.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. Drawing some oohs and ahs in the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. That is Myles Garrett. He gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And the Rams will take over at their own 15.
Allen's pass.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Middle.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Great
play.
job here by this
Brings up
linebacker,
2nd
Mike.
and
There was
10
no reading and
at the
reacting.
15-yard
From the
line.
snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take over just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cameron Hitchens there to bring him down.
The 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. After being first with the pick on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away. It's 3rd down. They need 6 for the 1st down. From the gun, here is Allen. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop. And it sets up 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He hoped to get it to Puka Nacua that time. It'll be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Middle, middle, middle. Hold it. Ready.
Here's Stafford now on second down. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
180. Alert.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
And this is what Puka does. And you know, Mike, during his rookie season, I feel like he's surprised a lot of defenses, but by now, they kind of know what to expect, and they still can't stop it. He might be one of the best all-round receivers in the entire league.
They'll go with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Stafford. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The Rams punting unit coming out as he's on to punt for the second time.
And in these close games, these are the mistakes that you just have to avoid. You've forced them into a punt situation. Defense is on the sideline feeling good. But now with that roughing call, you bring your defense back out there and you give this offense a second chance.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Ray Davis, touchdown Bills. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
Brings up second and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Second and long coming up. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. On first down, Stafford. That's the rookie out of Ohio State, Max Clare. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stafford to throw again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. To the air again. Stafford. That's to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
That keeps the score. Bills 14, Rams 9.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Allen going to give this to Davis. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
41-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch. He's able to pick up a nice gain. I think he predetermined that. coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Allen gonna throw for it. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's gonna have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Cook. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
What's that?
Throwing again is Stafford. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the timeout Rams, it's number 2. Here is 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Rams have cut the deficit to 5. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And the Bills hands team secures this one, and that should just about do it.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.